Virgos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Virgos this week? So Eight of Pentacles flew out onto my desk and then fell onto the floor. Like, it flew onto the floor. So work for you could be shifting, because Eight of Pentacles is all about booked and busy and work and like money coming in from work done, like profit, I guess. But it came onto the table and then flew off. So I just feel as if I'm seeing someone now like wiping their desk clean of work. Like, you're done, you're over it, or you want a break, or it's time for a change. I'm not sure. It's very strange that that happened. Then the well came out though, and the well is inspiration. I feel as if there's something here for you, Virgo, where your main focus from now and moving forward is what actually inspires you. Instead of doing what you're told to do, you're shifting and making sure your priority is what your soul feels called to do and when. Even if that seems unpractical, you're finding a way to make it work. Pardon me, I don't know if you could hear me, but random. Then you have the Lovers. The Lovers obviously about love or union or a choice. I will clarify that later and see what that's about, or why it's come out for you. Then you have the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. So the Hanged Man can be spiritual awakening, looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things in a whole new light. Sometimes it can even be like wearing rose-colored glasses or taking them off, because you're seeing things differently. So some of you, I feel like you could be having spiritual awakenings, or awakening further than you have before, because there's just something more vivid. The word vivid's coming through. Things are more vivid to you. Some of you have been, this is so specific, but I feel as if you've been living but not actually present in the moment. You've been like half here or half there, if that, half at the most, right? Like, there's something where you're either in your head or you're just on a different realm. For some reason you're not in the room you're in. And with the Hanged Man and me getting that word vivid, I just feel as if things are going to become a lot more real, of you being in the moment, things being as they should be, instead of you feeling a bit out of whack. Or like, I don't know, it's strange. Some of you could have been in the past tied to like negative coping mechanisms or something, to things going around you, and it seems like you've let that go and now you're here and you're not clouded. Like, your mind isn't clouded, and like even now I can't even say what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it feels like you're not, I don't know why I'm getting like, you're not playing, you're not messing about. So also I feel like there could have been something in your life where you weren't committing fully. You were playing around a little bit, you weren't giving things your 100%, and now you are. Whatever you're doing, you're there 100%. Even if it is something silly or fun, you're in the moment. You're giving it all of your energy, which is really cool. Then you have Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands can be moving. It can also be letting go of burdens and responsibilities that aren't yours to carry. I feel like some of you are so strong but you don't even realize how much you're carrying. Some of you are like, oh, I don't do that much for other people. But if I were to like take it all off of you and do it for you, you'd go, oh, what a relief. Like, you don't actually realize how much you're doing, or how much, I don't know why, I'm also getting a facade. Like, there's a facade to keep up, or you thought there was, and once you stop with that Ten of Wands, I just feel as if you're doing something for someone else in particular that you don't have to do anymore. They don't either need you to do it, or they're almost taking advantage in a way of you doing something. I don't know what it's about. I just feel like you're gonna let it go this week. You're gonna go, oh yeah, you can do that yourself, and you'll do it better than I can. Like, there's something where you're just gonna let something go that is long overdue being let go of. Clarify the Well card for Virgo. You have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups with the Well. Some of you, I feel like with the Well, you are kind of going off in your own direction. And I feel like for those of you that are in a relationship, there's something where you're going to have, your partner is very supportive of whatever you're doing. Whatever it may be, even if it's really random and really niche, you, like, this is such a happy, healthy environment that whatever you want to do, you're supported in it. And for those of you watching that aren't in a relationship, 10 of Cups is your family unit, it's your family life, and I just feel like there's a lot of support that's going to come in when you go off on your own and do what is you're inspired or called to do. Even if you're, I don't know why, to begin with you're like, no one's going to support this, they're not going to understand it. I feel like you're going to do it anyway and be surprised by how much support you get. Clarifying the Lovers, you have Page of Wands, which is exploring, traveling. It's also being very like optimistic and very spontaneous. And that's with the Lovers. So some of you, I feel like there could be a union coming in whilst you're traveling. You could meet someone. There's also something like spontaneous. Things can move quicker than you kind of expect, but not in a bad way. They just kind of flow very easily and naturally. You're not, you and someone else, there's this energy of carefreeness, of just kind of, I don't know why, I'm also getting whimsical. There's some type of whimsical energy around you and someone else, and you're going to be traveling, or you're going to be exploring, even if it's not traveling, even if it's not like overseas. There's something, I feel like this could have come through last week, there's something where you're journeying, you're going on a journey, and it's very going with the flow. You're not overthinking, you're not thinking before you act, you're just acting on like inspiration, which that word's coming through again with Page of Wands and the Well card both here now. There's huge energy around inspiration for you, especially if you've been lacking it, if you haven't felt called to do much, if you haven't felt, it's kind of like in a motivational sense, but like instead of, yeah, I feel like some of you could be like into trying to motivate yourself with either motivational talks or motivational whatever it may be, books or whatever it could be. And there's something where you're not going to have to do that because there's going to be this spark of inspiration to live again, where you don't need to be motivated by an outside source because you're already inspired and lit up. Clarifying the Hangman, you have the Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands for me can be like a player energy. So that could be somebody coming into your life that's a bit of a player. That could also be your energy. But with the Hangman, there's a shift in that. So if you thought someone was a player, you could kind of see someone very differently. Or if someone thought you were a player, somebody's going to be looking at you very differently. And like there's just a shift happening of, oh, you're not who I thought you'd be. You're better. Like, it seems like a positive thing because the Hangman is like awakening, and I feel like to awaken to somebody you usually see more of them and you see the good, and I just feel like there's something where you're gonna go, oh, this is a nice surprise. I may have pegged you to be the wrong person. Like, there's a shift. But I'm noticing there's a lot of wands in your reading, a lot of like fire and passion and excitement. Clarifies 10 of Wands. The King of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. Once you're prioritizing yourself, there's some type of richness coming into your life. And I say richness very loosely. It could be richness as in money. It doesn't have to be though. I feel like there's something where you're gonna feel very rich in terms of maybe having more time on your hands to do what you please. It could be anything, but there's something where you're gonna feel more rich, more, I say more rich because I feel like I'm connecting with a lot of grateful people that already feel like they have more than enough, but there's something where you're going to feel more. And it's once you're, obviously with that Ten of Wands, letting go of things that aren't for you. So most of you, this is your time and your energy. I feel like you're getting your time and your energy back. And once you have all your time and energy back, you're like, ooh, wow, I feel like a king. Man or woman doesn't matter. It's, you feel like this King of Pentacles. You feel so grounded and solid, and I don't know, I'm also getting that you're gonna feel like you are where you're supposed to be. So for that to come through, maybe for a lot of you recently, you've not felt like you were where you were supposed to be in the world. But then with this Ten of Wands, once you're kind of moving forward, moving on, letting go of the past, letting go of things you don't need to be carrying, whether that be, could it also be memories and things that you have long let go of, but you just need to shed, like you haven't properly let go of them completely. You're gonna finally like shed the remnants of things that do not help you. They're not, it's like you're healing from it. It's like you're shedding and letting go of everything that is not in your favor. That what doesn't feel good, I should say. Everything that doesn't feel good to you, you're letting go of it. And then you're feeling like, no wonder you're feeling like King of Pentacles. And very like safe as well. You'll feel very safe. And I don't mean that in like a weird way. It's like you're feeling safe all on your own. You're not feeling like you need any type of outside reassurance or protection. You're feeling safe and secure within yourself, within your body, within your life, within your home. I love this. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Soul Tarot Tuesdays.